Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to go through my top 7 Marvel Legends figures of 2022. Now, a little disclaimer, my Marvel Legends collection does mainly consist of X-Men and Spider-Man related figures, so my list will be reflecting that. So, without any further ado, let's check them out.
Number 7.
So coming in at number 7, we have Morph from the animated series line. And this is a figure I think a lot of people wanted for a long time. And we finally got it with pinless legs and pinless arms. 2 different head sculpts, which are pretty nicely done. I did change the hair on mine a little bit just to make it a little bit more accurate. But it's one of the figures that I had a lot of fun with throughout the year. So that's why he's going to take the number 7 spot.
Number 6.
And coming in at number 6, we have the Shocker from the Spider-Man Retro line. And it's another figure that they just did a fantastic job on from the new sculpt, completely pinless arms and legs. The quilted pattern throughout the costume is molded in, so that's a nice touch. And the silver parts are painted nicely throughout. The figure feels very nice in your hands, and the articulation is surprisingly very, very good. So for those reasons, Shocker takes the number 6 spot.
Number 5.
So coming in at the 5 spot, we have Rhino from the Spider-Man Retro line. And this is an awesome figure that used to be a Build-A-Figure, which I was never able to complete. So it's nice that they released it so everybody can purchase it. And the details and everything are just they still hold up. I did add a wash that just makes everything pop, and it made me love it so much more. It's one of my favorite figures in my collection now. And yeah, the 2 new head sculpts are a great touch. They just look amazing. So for these reasons, he takes the number 5 spot.
Number 4.
And coming in at the number 4 spot, we have Animated Series Wolverine. And this is a figure I feel like a lot of people slept on. It's one of my favorite ones. I was so excited when they announced it. I think it just looks absolutely perfect. And the cell shading is actually done pretty well on it, which is what people didn't like about it. But for me, it's the best Wolverine that Hasbro has put out, hands down. Those 2 head sculpts are just nice. And then the claws are great as well. So I just love it so much. That's why it takes the number 4 spot.
Number 3.
And coming into the home stretch, we're in the top 3. The 3rd spot goes to Retro Lizard. And this is another great figure with a great sculpt. 2 great head sculpts with nice paint detail to them. There's a nice wash throughout the figure. It makes the texture really pop on the skin and scales. Also pinless legs and pinless arms. It's just a great figure. The accessories are brought, like the little beakers. I also like them. I think they're real cool and it fits the character. Of course, we could have got a soft goods coat. That would have made it perfect. But I still do like the one that they gave us. And then the bend detail. Overall, just a great release. So he takes the number 3 spot.
Number 2.
And coming in at the number 2 spot, we have the Retro Spider-Man, Symbiote Spider-Man, or Black Costume Spider-Man. And this thing is dope. I think it's going to be a lot of people's number 1 figure probably. And I did debate. I went back and forth, but I did settle on number 2 for him. And he was my favorite figure throughout most of the year. I actually took him to Hawaii with me. I was like going to take 1 figure for pictures, which I never got around to, but I did take him with me anyway. And yeah, he's just such a good figure. He poses awesome. Looks great. Great paint jobs with it. And yeah, just very happy to have it. So he takes the number 2 spot.
Number 1.
And finally, coming in at the number 1 spot, we have Animated Series Cyclops. And I don't think anybody would have seen an animated series figure being the figure of the year. And maybe nobody else is going to do that. But for me, this is the top figure. And I think it's just great. It's absolutely gorgeous. The cell shading is pretty subtle and well done on him. And just the sculpt overall, this Vulcan body works perfectly for Cyclops. Decent head sculpt. And we got nice molded in straps. We don't have to worry about them slipping off or looking weird when you crunch his abs. So it's just perfect. Great color choices as well. And it's just a figure that makes me the most happy throughout the whole year. We got a lot of figures, but this one makes me really, really happy. So he's going to take the number 1 spot. So feel free to let me know what's your top 7 or what's your top 10. Do you agree with my list or what are yours? Feel free to tell me in the comments. So that's it for the video, guys. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. We're hoping to get some cool figures in the upcoming year. So thanks for watching. Take care and peace.